This video is going to show you 3 of my favorite exercises if you are just getting back into strengthening your legs and your hips. We're going to target some major muscle groups. Or if you're out of time, this is something I never miss. I do it at least once a week. So the first one is squats. You're just going to have your legs about hip distance or slightly more than hip distance apart. Make sure your weight is even between both feet, 50-50. And your weight is even between your forefoot and your back foot, so your heel. You don't want to be heel heavy and you don't want to be toe heavy. And make sure when you are doing the movement, you can feel the tripods under your feet. So big toe joint, baby toe joint, and your heel feel like they're tripods under your feet. They're rooted to the ground. I love to lift my 10 toes just to feel that extra and then relax my toes down, but keep that prominent sensation of big toe joint, baby toe joint, and heel, tripods rooted in the ground. So we can do 10 body weight squats like this. Now be careful when you squat that you're sitting into a chair and you're not over bending the back and you're not overextending the knees. We're just going to sit in a chair. The knees can pass the toes, no problem, if that feels good for your body's range of motion. And as long as your back stays nice and neutral, right? We're making sure we activate the glutes and the quads. Okay, so glutes and quads are the majority of the work during a squat. If you're not feeling your glutes and it's just a lot of pressure in your knees, that is a sign that likely your tailbone is tucked under. Make sure you stick it out so that you can access those glutes and tear the mat apart with your feet as you stand up. What I mean by that is when you sit and then stand, imagine you're parting the earth with your feet. So you're kind of firing your glutes. The next exercise is a good morning. So you stand, again, 50-50 with the tripods. You can hold your waist and soften the knees and stand up. So when you do this, when you lower yourself, you're feeling a pretty good stretch in those hamstrings, backs of your legs. And then when you stand up, you're asking your hamstrings to power you up. Don't go into overextension, just stand. So soften the knees, stand back up. So you do 10 of those. Okay, from the front, it looks like this. So this is different than a squat, right? We're not feeling the same muscles. These are different muscles. Again, muscles that surround and support the hip. Profile, so the back stays flat, back stays neutral, and stand up. Right? If you're noticing that you don't feel your hamstrings, you might have tucked your tailbone under, and that is not the same exercise. Now we're not using our hamstrings, so we need to keep that back flat. Stand up, 10 of those. And then the next one is a lunge. You can use a chair or a wall if you feel tippy. Make sure your legs are on 2 tracks. So you imagine you're wearing 2 skis like that. You're going to load up that front leg a little bit more. I just want you to feel like, okay, hello, left leg, you're working, and down and up. The knee tracks the second toe, second or third toe. We don't want to be caving in with the knee, right? And we don't want to cave out either. So 10 of those. And then you can switch. Again, if we just need some support today, that's okay. Fingertip on a wall, on a chair. So what it looks like from the profile is I have my legs, 2 skis separated, a slight lean forward just to load up that leg, and then a down up. Nothing else changes, right? Like I'm not bowing my back. My back stays upright, proud, just up, down the leg, switch, looks similar, like that. Okay? And those are my 3 favorite strengthening exercises for if you're just beginning or if you don't have a lot of time and you need to get something in that week. I'll see you in the next one.